We are following breaking news out of Allegheny County. A police detective exchanges gunfire with a suspect from a previous deadly shooting. Now both the detective and suspect are in the hospital. Thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Christine Sorensen.
And I'm Josh Taylor. Ken Rice has the night off. Tonight we have team coverage. KDKA's Ricky Sayer is in Robinson, where the initial shooting happened at the Pittsburgh motel. A motel employee was killed and a woman was shot and critically wounded. Yeah,
but first we're going to begin with KDKA's Ross Guidotti, who's in East Hills, where the detective and suspect fired shots, both now in the hospital. Ross.
Still very active scene. I'm going to step out of the way and give you an idea where this is all focused. 2200 block Wilner Drive here in the East Hills. Now, a bolo, be on the lookout for the shooting suspect allegedly involved in the hotel incident was given, as well as an all-points bulletin around 1 o'clock for a U-Haul apparently being driven by the suspect who was allegedly involved in the fatal shooting Friday afternoon. Now, as soon as that bolo went out, every officer in the area, Allegheny County, started looking for this suspect, to include members of an undercover detective fugitive apprehension unit. Now, they apparently here on Wilner Drive saw the U-Haul. Now, to keep the U-Haul from going any further, they allegedly pulled in front of the U-Haul, and that's when the suspect allegedly got out of the vehicle and engaged police officers. One of the officers hit in the lower leg, said to have been bleeding profusely. The bleeding stopped by use of a tourniquet. This as other officers then engaged the suspect, shooting him several times. The officer who was shot in the leg was then taken to Presbyterian Hospital for his treatment. He's going to be okay, as we understand it. He wanted the surgery for the bullet wound, as again, from what we've been told by the commissioner of the Allegheny County Police, that individual, Christopher Kearns, the superintendent, telling us that officer is going to be okay. The suspect then taken to Mercy Hospital with multiple gunshot wounds. He was last listed in critical condition. Now, as you can imagine, when this all broke out, everybody in the neighborhood was trying to see what was going on. We spoke to one man who tells us he was the first to get to the individual who the police opened fire on.
I was about to feed my animals and everything. I got dogs and everything. I was about to feed them and everything. And I saw cops driving along this way. And the cop that was driving the car that's in front of the little trash bin, he got off first. His gun was already drawn. And as soon as he got up to his car, he just started blazing at the U-Haul truck.
It is important to note, however, there are indications that the individual in the U-Haul opened fire on the police roughly at the same time. In any event, the investigation continues here, but this incident is the end result of a tragedy that took place somewhere else. For that, we'll send it back to you.
Ross, thank you. And we are about to take a live look at UPMC Presbyterian in Oakland. We are told the detective was taken to the hospital for treatment. Our crew has seen several police cars at that hospital waiting to see their colleague.
And as we continue to follow this breaking news, police are investigating the deadly shooting at that motel in Robinson. And we're talking about Pittsburgh Motel. You can see it here. This is quite a distance, as you can see on the map, from East Hills. This is on Steubenville Pike.
And we want to get to KDKA's Ricky Sayer right now. He is live at that motel with the latest. Ricky.
So, Josh, it's been interesting over the past hour. The police presence here has increased just a little bit, then it's decreased to where we are now. There were some more medical examiners' vehicles that are here, but now many of the police are leaving. Just in the past maybe 5 minutes or so, I saw a few more police units leave, just leaving, I count 3 police units still here right now. It looks like at a time that they were going in and out of some of the rooms here at the motel. This is where we're told the motel manager was shot and killed. A witness who worked here told us a couple was having an argument. That manager came outside and asked what was going on. That's when the manager was shot. The man who shot him, police say, then left in a U-Haul. Now, police say not far from here, they also found a woman who was shot. They are in critical condition at a hospital. Here's what the hotel worker told us he heard.
I always sit down and play with my daughter when I'm done. And we went to put a movie on, and I just heard bow, 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 bow. And came outside, and seen my boss on the ground. I mean, it's a shame. You know, like, I can't believe it. You know, like, I can't believe it.
It's been interesting through all of this. It appears that this motel has remained open. We can see people who are in their motel rooms coming out of them. Their cars are still here. And we can also see just to my right here, there was some folks who came out of a bus and they had luggage with them. Not sure how they're going to be able to get one of their rooms, especially because the motel manager here was killed in this shooting. Reporting live in Robinson Township, Ricky Sayer, KDKA-TV News.